On a bright Monday morning, Teacher Ibrahim walked into the classroom, carrying a large, colorful globe. His students, Ismail, Ishaq, Yusuf, and Mehmet, watched him with curious eyes. "Today, class," Ibrahim said with a warm smile, "we are going on a geography journey unlike any other. We aren't just looking at countries and oceans. We are going to see how the whole universe is mirrored inside each of you." Ismail raised his hand excitedly. "You mean we are like walking maps, teacher?" Ibrahim reached into his pocket and pulled out a tiny, dried fig. He called Ishaq to the front. "Look at this tiny seed, Ishaq. Inside this microscopic speck is the entire plan for a massive fig tree, its roots, its leaves, and its fruit. Humans are just like that. We are the most comprehensive fruit of the universe. Everything that exists in the vast cosmos has a little sample tucked away inside of us." Ishaq leaned in close, amazed that something so small could hold something so big. "Our bodies are made of the same materials as the world around us," Ibrahim explained to Yusuf. He pointed to a small potted plant on the windowsill. "Think of your bones as the sturdy stones and rocks of the mountains. Your flesh is like the soft, fertile soil that allows life to grow. Just as the earth has a solid foundation, your body is built from the very elements of the ground." Yusuf touched his arm, thinking about how his own body felt as solid as the earth. Mehmet was looking at a map of the world's great rivers when Ibrahim sat beside him. "The water on our planet is a miracle, Mehmet. Did you know that nearly 70% of the earth is covered in water? And almost the exact same proportion of your body is made of water too? The rivers and streams that carry life across the continents are just like the fluids and blood flowing through your veins." Mehmet looked at the blue lines on the map and then at the veins on the back of his hand. During the break, the class went into the school garden. Ismail and Ishaq stood under the shade of a large oak tree. Ishaq picked up a fallen green leaf and held it up to the sunlight. "Look, Ismail," he whispered. "Teacher Ibrahim said the veins in this leaf look just like the branching paths in our lungs. The tree breathes for the world, and we breathe for ourselves, but the pattern is exactly the same." They both marveled at the delicate lace-like structures inside the leaf. Yusuf and Mehmet sat on a wooden bench, watching a gardener tend to the flower beds. "Teacher told me something incredible," Yusuf said. "He said that almost every element found in the soil, like iron and calcium, is also inside a human being. Even a tiny newborn baby has these elements. We are literally made of the stars and the earth." Mehmet nodded, looking at the rich brown soil and imagining the invisible minerals hidden within his own strength. Back inside, Ibrahim spoke about the parts of us we cannot see. He walked with Ismail toward the school library. "Our spirit relates to the vast realm of spirits," he said softly. "Your memory is like a preserved tablet where every moment is recorded. And your imagination? That is your own realm of images, where you can build worlds that don't even exist yet." Ismail looked at the rows of books, realizing his mind was a library even bigger than this one. Ibrahim showed Ishaq a small, intricate model of a clock. "Humans are a small index, or a miniature model of the entire universe, Ishaq. Just as a small watch shows the movement of time, we reflect all of God's names and attributes. His creativity, His wisdom, and His mercy are all shown through us." Ishaq touched the gears of the model, realizing that being small didn't mean being unimportant. It meant being a masterpiece. As the lesson drew to a close, Yusuf and Mehmet looked out the window at the rising moon. "So," Yusuf said, "when we look at the stars, we are seeing something that is already inside us?" Mehmet smiled. "Exactly. Teacher says we are the heart of the universe. All the vastness of space is packed into our souls." They felt a deep sense of peace, knowing they were connected to everything from the smallest pebble to the farthest galaxy. Teacher Ibrahim gathered the boys one last time. He opened a book and read a verse that made their hearts glow. The Creator tells us in the Quran, in Surah At-Tin, we have indeed created man in the best of forms. He looked at his students with pride. You are the most beautiful summary of all creation. Never forget how much the universe lives within you. Yusuf smiled, feeling taller and more connected to the world than he ever had before.